I'm late, but I'm here. Whew. Ugh, too much. Hi, Anne. It's been one of those days. I was supposed to be on here at 3 o'clock, and I am late. Ugh. How is your day going? Hello, Barb. Sorry, guys, I'm late. I tried to get I tried to get the solar oven uh cooking before I could get on here. Hello, Trubato. Nice to have you in. That's right. Better late than never. Um, I had to get that cake in the sun oven that I promised Miss Teresa. I'm good. Worked in the garden and now I'm resting. Yes, I wanted to work in the garden and get a spot for my chicks to go out, but that ain't gonna happen today because it's gonna rain and I don't want them to get wet and get chilled and die. They're real temperamental when they get wet at this age. Yes, they are. I love, love, love chicks. Hey, Susan. I am so excited about that sun oven too. I was really, really thrilled when it came in. You know, I've been using uh, Walt's sun oven for quite a while, and been um, putting videos. But what I really wanted to do is show how I can set it up and get it all ready and leave it for the day and let it work its magic. I love my chickens too. And these, I lost one of the 8 that I had gotten. These are meat birds. Never heard of sun oven. Sounds cool. This is an oven that you collect the sun rays from. I'm trying to see if I got a picture of it. I want to. I almost deleted the video. Well, that's not really a great picture of it. It's let's see if I got a. This is a good picture. This is somewhat good picture. Well, I want a picture far out so you can see the whole thing, but it's all on top of it. I'll have to. Anyways, this is the closest I can get to showing you what it looks like. And I don't know if you can really see what it looks like. It's a box and it's got a metal thing that goes around it, and and puts the um, sun rays in there. Well, this is an okay picture of it too. Anyways, the The bottom of it is the actual oven part, has a glass lid, and it's all insulated and all that kind of stuff. They did a lot of science on it, and the little like metal things is makes the sun reflect into the oven that causes the heat. So it's really really kind of cool. Yeah, I was really upset. I had it I think 3 or 4 days, and it passed away, and I was like, it was doing so good, I don't understand. Very hot here too, yeah. Dug 3 hill taters for eating too hot to for much else. Yep, I bet it is, Barb. So the neat thing about this is I anything that you can cook in your oven at home, in your kitchen, you can cook in this thing. Um, but you have to know how to capture the sun's rays. There's a little white, like, mm, it's a whole lot easier on this one because Walt doesn't have this on his. There's a little white plastic thing on the top of the lid that gives you the place where the optimal lighting is. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. That's so bad. It's devastating when you lose an animal, but one as expensive as a cow, that's even more hard to swallow too on your pocket. Um, it was young and it's been so hot. Yep, that's it. That's it. I have to really keep up with the chickens and the rabbits and all that stuff. Even my macaws and my cockatoos, they're they're really having a rough time with this heat, and that's why I think that um, I'm gonna have to move that cage somewhere else because I think the sun oven is shining on the on Oscar too. My macaw, one of my macaws. But so, anyways, I'm going to try to. I used to be at 12 o'clock on Mondays. I'm going to try to change it to 3 o'clock every Monday for my live stream on Mondays, and then on Wednesdays it'll be 9 o'clock. You have macaws. How wonderful! Love them. Yes, they are wonderful. I've had Nani since he was a baby, and he is now. Let's see. I don't know. Let me figure this out. Mm, he is 25 years old. I think that I think that Oscar is around 40 years old. They live very old, very very old. Hi, honey. How are you? Hi, Christy. They can live to be, I believe it's like 130 or something like that years old. They live to be a very long age. Although I don't believe that they live that long nowadays because, yeah, 130. I don't think they can live. I don't think they live that long because of their environments. Um, we are feeding them stuff that they're not getting in the wild. Hey, Dawn, how's it going? And we feed them. They get a lot of if you fed them just macaw food, They say that they're going to get all their vitamins and nutrients and stuff like that, but I don't believe that that is what they would be getting out in the wild. That's why I give them fruits and vegetables, and they can eat anything that we eat pretty much. The vet I worked for had provision for his parrot in his will. Yep. Well, my daughter Becky will be probably getting all my birds. Or David, one or the other. Both of them will outlive me, I'm sure. So, yeah, they live to be a long time. But because they're domesticated, even the cockatiels are supposed to live 40 to 60 years old. But it's very seldom you get one that is older than 25 years old nowadays because, okay, it has a lot to do with, too, their environment. Like I had a macaw, scarlet macaw that I was given because I rescue him. And I was giving him, boy, he cussed like a sailor too. It was embarrassing. I said, oh, I hope my pastor never visits me because he would cuss like a sailor. The previous owner that had him cussed like a sailor, drank and smoked, chain smoked in the house with him. So therefore he got all that secondhand smoke, and only God knows what else the gal that gave him to me said he's a drinker too. So he would drink alcohol and stuff like that. That's not good for birds. It's really not. So, and I believe that he had heart issues because he would flush. His face would flush, and he would make this coughing noise. And I was told that he was probably from a vet. I was told that he was probably in congestive heart failure long before I ever got him. They can be as late on mating, can be at 40 years old. Yep. Yeah, he was a pretty cool dude, though. He was so friendly. He just talked up a storm. Uh, and when my Linda was alive, there wasn't a bird she was afraid of. She'd get right up in there and start loving on all of them. In fact, um, one of the cages that I have out here, I had, I think we had like, hmm, I think there was like 9, maybe 11. We had, at one time, we had 13 birds in there. But I think when she was alive, we only had 9 in there. But anyways, she would she would open the door. She was so tiny that she could fit her body into the bird cage and sit on the bottom of the cage, and the birds would just love on her and just get on her, and she would just absolutely, none of them flew out of the cage. They all just loved on her, and she'd pet them and talk to them and play with them. It was crazy. I think I had a picture of her being inside the cage, but I'm not positive if I've still got it because the way everything is, technical technology, I've lost so many pictures of her and different things. Hello, Chuck. How are you this afternoon? We can take a finger off. They can take a finger off if they want to. Yes, they can, Christy. And I've seen there was an ad in the or not an ad, an article in the newspaper here that literally told about this woman who had been attacked, and it literally tore her face up. The macaw just went after her and tore her up. They do know a good soul, but sometimes there are things can just trigger something and freak them out. So you really have to be careful with all dangerous animals. I mean, all animals can be dangerous. Even a rabbit can bite the far out of you. In fact, I took Linda's rabbit years ago. She had this beautiful white rabbit, and we used to take it to the vet to have its toenails clipped because she just wanted to do that. She would have them take it. She was funny about her animals. So I took it to the vet and I picked it up and it literally cut my whole arm all the way down. I mean, I was dripping blood. It sliced me wide open. And that was just moving it, taking it into the vet to get its toenails clipped. So now with my um rabbits, I get David to help me uh to trim their toenails and clean their ears and stuff like that. We've got to do that again too, baby. Please be careful with excessive emojis. YouTube can flag. Thank you. I didn't know that, Christy. Yeah, I don't do emojis on here very often. So, um David also helps me to do all of the toenails on the McCalls and the cockatoos and the cockatiels and everything. And we do sometimes, when when the when the chickens were running around and getting in the trees, we trimmed their wings, but we don't do that anymore because they're in a coop. Thank you. And I am telling you, I'm probably going to have to do something about this watch because it is literally irritating my wrist. I don't know I don't know what is causing it. It didn't do that at first, but now it seems like all the time I'm getting aggravation with it. Our two female rabbits just recently had babies, got six from one and four from the other. First time for us raising rabbits. Well, I hope your mamas are better than mine. Mine keeps eating her babies or killing them or doing stupid stuff. I think it's the heat. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the heat too. It's just literally making me itch to death. I'm hoping mine don't have babies because it's just too hot right now. Way too hot right now for babies to be born. How old are they, Chuck? Mine did it within the first week. And I had one rabbit who literally waited until her baby was about 4 weeks old and then she killed it. And I was livid. She went into the freezer. Just saying, I don't put up with that. A week old, they should be all right then now. They definitely should be all right by now. I just think I got a bad mama. I just had some really bad mamas. I wish I could get a rabbit that has been known to have good babies, but I just don't seem to. Hello, Barbara. How are you? Yeah, I got a lot of folks in Kentucky. I love Kentucky. We really wanted to find property there, but we haven't been able to find anything that we can afford. We want to kind of homestead there and homestead here too. I have been told that it is hereditary trait. If the mama is bad, more than likely her mom was too. Yeah, I've heard that too. Um, Dawn, sis, hope y'all have a blessed rest of the day. Thanks you all for you do. I thank you for loving and caring them, and good person cares for their animals. Proverbs 12:10. God bless you. Thank you. I do. I love every one of my babies. I go out and talk to them all the time. I love sitting and watching them. I know that sounds crazy. A lot of people don't entertain loving animals that they're going to process, but I want them to have the best life as possible. Yeah, she has done that twice. She needs to go to the pot. I'm going to give her a third time, baby. It shows and it makes a difference. We do too. Yes, it does. And, it's funny. When I go outside, if I'm talking to my phone, my macaws will get mad. Whenever I'm doing a video, they get mad because they want my undivided attention because they're used to being talked to all the time. Rabbits are funny. They will kill their babies if it's too hot. If something or someone messes with the babies, even if it is to check on them. Yeah, I've heard that too. But I've seen some channels just handle their babies all the time. I have a one mama that is so good. She raised 4 wild rabbits that my husband hit the nest with the tractor and it couldn't be repaired, for babies could not be put back. Oh no, that's sad. Sounds like baseball, Kathy. Yeah, you hear all my babies in there chirping. I can't wait to get them outside. I raised rabbits and some, so did my dad. 3 times you're out. Yep, that's right. I'm gonna give her one more time and then she's gone, gone, gone. And I'll tell you, I think I kept mating. I think I had a male that was just sterile because I wasn't having no babies at all. So that could be a problem too. You just got to make sure that you got a good mated pair. In hot weather, use a pop bottle with water placed in the freezer until frozen. Yeah, I do that all the time, Barb. And I also have, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I also have them in the trees so that they have no sunlight directly on them. And I also have them, I have tile on there in their cage so that they can get on that tile because the tile stays cool, believe it or not. I don't know why it does, but it does. So I have ceramic tile in there for them to lay on, and they love it and they use it. Yes, yes, the heat will do that to a male. Yeah, Christy, like uh Turnba Turn I don't know how to say their name. Tro Troubon no. Anyways, the channel that just left, um, they said they lost one of their cows. So yeah, if you keep them together, the mother is likely to kill them and eat them to keep them away from the male. Yes. Well, when she did this, she was all by herself. So, I don't know. I was wanting to move up to Tennessee this weekend, but it's going to be over 100. Wow. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. And that's a hot drive, too. Did you ever get your AC fixed in your car? David, you're so bad. You better behave yourself. And my 18-year-old Dotson is dying. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I am so, so sorry. Hey, Joy Bless, how are you today? No AC. So that's going to be a miserable ride. You better take you some. I'll tell you a little secret, Christy. If you do, if you do decide to do it, uh, take you a towel and wet it and put it around your neck so that when you're driving, it will help to keep you cool. Also, when you get when that towel gets hot, you just kind of flap it like that and get it cool again and put it back around, and it helps so much. And I got word my brother's been in ICU for 9 days, just finding out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Christy. Is it something sudden or that's terrible? And or how far are they away from you, Christy? My Volkswagen Bug has been having issues. We need Donnie to learn how to fix these things. Cost too much at the Volkswagen shop. Yes, it is crazy how much it costs to get a vehicle fixed. What's your brother's name so I can put him on my list? Oh, my nose is going to itch off again. Why is it that my nose itches all the time? I'm so allergic to everything. That's why. I'll tell you, it's funny. I got these pins. This lady at the where I take Yoko Walt's dog to get groomed. She's gotten new pins and she's given me a few of these things. Gosh, I love these pins. And they got one of the stylus on the end and everything. Really cool pins. Just maybe 15 minutes saying pancreatitis, but don't know why. He was asleep when I went to the hospital. Name is Steve. Okay. Sabrina. What's up, girlfriend? I didn't get to ask you, did you sell all your fireworks? I was praying hard for you. There's a book, Joy Bless, called Volkswagen Repair for Idiots. That's great. I think there's a book for everything, ain't there, Christy? I think I'm going to like this time change, but I really wish I could do it at noon, but I can't get any reception out there at the beach. So I just soon do it at home when I get home in the afternoons. We don't know how good yet. We will get paid in a few weeks. Awesome. That's really awesome. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put this video out tomorrow. I wanted to try to do a whole meal, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough sun this afternoon because it's supposed to downpour at 5 o'clock. Let's see what the thingy says. Well, it's changed to only 40%, but it's got lightning too. So usually when it has that, we had someone tell us we needed a new engine in our Volkswagen bus. It was a paper towel a mechanic left behind stuck in the fan. Oh no, that is crazy. I have a MRI on Wednesday. Not a fan of those. Okay, I put that on my list too. Parts are going up in price. Boyfriend is a used car inspector. The dealerships are not getting in very many new cars. Yeah, my dealership isn't getting anything in. And I've heard that when you um, order a car, that it takes forever for it to get there. I can't stand MRIs either. But they do tell a lot of stuff. So I have, they give me a Valium before I take it because I even the open MRIs, I have panic attack. But the stuff that they give you, even on a CAT scan, causes me to have issues with my stomach for days and days later. So that's why I hate getting them more than even the panic attacks. Yes, that's crazy. I can't imagine Barbara trying to get a test drive. I mean, to get a buy a car without test driving it, that would be crazy. I just can't imagine. I just stand there with Cindy having MRI to make her calm. Boy, I had a headache. Yeah, and the noise in them stinks. I'm surprised to call doctor. I'm supposed to call the doctor and get meds because claustrophobic. I am too, Sabrina. And if I don't take a Valium, let's just say it ain't fun. I've literally had such a panic attack they had to stop it and I had to come back another day. Praise report. Someone gave my daughter a car. Oh, that is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Did you get to see your grandbaby yet? I know you've been wanting to see your granddaughter. Thank you, Jesus. I love praise reports. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. She came this weekend. Aw, that's so cool. Very cool. Growing up too fast. I know. I know what you're talking about. I look at Lancey Pooh and I think, Lance and Laura and all my grandkids, and I just think, oh my gosh, they're getting so big. I don't know what to do with them. One minute they're they're just the sweetest little things, and the next minute they're little hellions too. No, I got really good grandbabies. What am I saying? Although Lance and Laura has their days, I don't get to spend as much time with my son's children as I wish to because they live in Melbourne and they don't come up here very often. I don't go down there very often, but we do get to spend some time together. Her car's been she had an accident and her car's been being worked on for quite a while now, and now our grandfather's he's probably going to pass away. So I was going to ask y'all to pray for them. That I'm telling you something. Grandbabies are the best. It is they totally rocked my world. I mean, I loved my children and I was blessed and I was so excited every time I had a child. But there's something totally different about a grandbaby. I don't know why. It's like my little baby made that little baby, you know? My mom has had a hard time. The doctor has been not doing his job very well. She has been suffering for no reason. Really trying my Holy Ghost. Yeah, I get it, Sabrina. I thought that she had been doing better though. She told me she liked boyfriends better than girls. Less drama, and you could smack boys without them holding a grudge. Oh, Christy. Her mama's her mama's gonna have her hand full. Because I'm gonna tell you, I hung out with more boys than I ever did girls. I guess a boy at church camp was acting silly drinking out of a puddle and she smacked him. she, she's a good one. I love it. Miss Kathy, my elderberry is putting off fruit. I need to find your video with the elderberry syrup. I'm so excited. Okay, I'll make a video. I will make a video. I have elderberries in the um in the freezer that I am going to make elderberry syrup with. So I will definitely do that. You do know, Dawn, that you can also make elderberry jelly with them, just like you would do grape jelly. You can use the same um, um, recipe that you would on grape jelly for elderberry jelly, and it is really really good. I mean, really good. My grandbabies would rather have elderberry jelly than they would um, grape jelly. They have not got her referral in since March, so it has caused more surgeries. So frustrating. I don't understand. Mercy, that girl takes after her Nana. Yeah, I bet she does. Have to go. Love you so much. All right, love you too, Sabrina. I've got you and your mama on the prayer list. It takes forever to get specialist appointment now. Well, and what's really frustrating too is the way they've changed their stuff. Um, they don't the way the insurances is and stuff, they've changed it to where you can't just go there without all this jumping through the hoops and getting the insurance okayed before you go, which is crazy. Your doctor should be able to refer you to somebody if you need to be. Just saying. And I'll bet you'll like that. I really bet you will. Now, Dawn, um, I have got ton of elderberries that I dehydrated. But I will say that I can tell the difference in the flavor of my dehydrated elderberries and uh my fresh elderberries and my frozen elderberries. And there's very very little flavor change with all three of them, but there's enough that I will not be dehydrating in any unless I absolutely have to because of a freezer going down or something like that. So from now on, I will be freezing them if I don't do them fresh. I wanted to make up um, I wanted to make up syrup and can it, but I probably will not do that because I'm afraid that going through the canning process might take away some of the nutrients and some of the the helpful stuff. So I'm not doing it that way. um, and I want y'all to say a prayer for my mom. She just really is out there. She is fading fast. I love her so much, and it breaks my heart to see all that she's going through, and I just don't understand. I just, I don't know. You're going to be purple this weekend. Now, I'm trying something new. I have not. I always have taken the berries of the off of the thingies before I freeze them or before I dehydrate them, but off the stems, Um, and I did some of them and they're frozen, but I had a bag, a big, huge let it snow bag. It's a duffel type bag, and I did not have time to clean them and do them. So I rinsed them, put them back in that, rinsed all the dirt and stuff off of them, put them back in that bag, and put them in the freezer. So I'm going to see. Um, I can't think of her name right offhand. She is of the woods. I think I can't remember her name right offhand. Y'all know I'm really bad with names. Anyways, I watched a video of hers where she was doing them, and she said she just freezes them and then kind of knocks them off of the thing, and it comes off much easier. So I'm going to try and see if that'll work this time. And then I'm going to use the steamer to steam the juice out of them. Um, I'm I'm pretty sure that all that is like a sure gel like thing, but it's a certain type of stuff that you use for making gummies. I'll have to look that one up. I've never made them. I should make them so that I can have them made up for my grandbabies. I never thought about that. I should do that. I should trying that out. It's harder watching loved ones go down mentally than physically. Yes, I agree with that, Christy. Hey, Linda, how's it going, honey? Kate from Kate's Kitchen is going through it with her dad, and he's bruising her mom, not knowing his strength. Yeah. Hey, Teresa. You are too funny. Well, I was a little bit late, Teresa, because I was sticking your cake in the thing, and I hope it's not burning up, but I don't think it's gotten up high enough temperature. And I'm hoping that cooking at a lower temperature it'll still cook, but we'll see. I had rain clouds roll in on me. Aw. Yep, that's what we gotta do is take one day at a time. Michaela used to call elderberry syrup coughberry syrup. That's funny, Christy. My grandkids literally love it and would drink it like you would drink uh, grape juice or something, or juice. So when I would give them a shot of it, Ginger, young lady, out. Get out from underneath me. Move. She gets under there and starts bouncing around and hitting the bottom of the footstool, and it's annoying. So, yeah, my grandbabies love them some elderberry juice, or it is pretty much elderberry juice. I know we call it syrup, but the only thing about it is there's only. Are you still on here, Dawn? The only thing in that is that I put in mine. I put turmeric, I put ginger, I put cinnamon, and I put honey and cloves. And it is delicious. I mean, absolutely delicious. And because I steam it and everything, and I make sure that I strain it really good, I don't have any problem with any seeds or anything getting in there. I'm not worried about it ever having any kind of damaging. Somebody said one time you can only give them like a tablespoon is as much as you can give them, but I don't believe that's true because there's nothing that would hurt them in it. It is so good. It is so good. Hey Glenn, I thought about making some and bringing it to the picnic if I come, if I get to come. But then I thought, no, you know what? I think I'm just going to package up these dried elderberries and maybe try to sell them. I don't know. We'll see. Man, them things are loud today. Can you hear my babies talking? I'm wondering if they're out of water because that's whenever they get excited like that. They usually out of water. Oh my goodness. Hold on, please, guys. I'm on a live stream. What's up? I'll call you when I get off here. Yes, I'll do it. I'll call you when I get off here. Oh, my word, my word, word, word. I bought a dehydrated version of what you just said with all the ingredients from a company called Happy Hippie. And I jarred it up. My son said it was nasty. You'll have to watch how I do it. You can never leave the berries in the juice. You have to strain that. I don't know if they told you how to make it or what. Some people are not crazy about cloves. That is how I make my syrup, but I also make a juice with just elderberry water and a little honey for drinking. Yes, and you can make it like that too. My grandbabies love it all. They love it no matter how I do it. Hey, Callie, Homestead with Pooh Bear. Good afternoon. So, anybody else got any more prayer requests? I'm going to go ahead and pray and get off here and call my daughter back and find out when I got to pick him up. I got to pick up the grandbaby, I guess. Those cubs probably soothe down a cough. Yes, they do. Ginger, get out from underneath me. The dog, she got a mind of her own. Um, I don't know what I was going to say now. I'm brain dead. I can't remember what I was trying to tell you. Did you hear what I said? I'm kind of brain dead. Been a long day. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, she's scratching her ears. Maybe I need to bowl her ears out again. Hmm. Put my footstool down. She can't get underneath me, right? Um, you got a lot on your plate with mom. Yes. And it's funny, I talk to her every single day. I don't go over there very often because I just can't. I just have a hard time going over there. But I talk to her every single day, and she'll say to me, "I really miss you. I haven't talked to you forever." I said, "Mom, we just talked to each other yesterday, or I can talk to her an hour ago," and she still is like, and so it's very heartening, and I am literally going to go and get her on Wednesday and bring her over here, do her hair. I'm gonna cut her toenails and make sure she gets a good shower, and and take her back home after I do her hair and everything. And I'm hoping that she'll be good and enjoy it. No, I strained everything, but I was winging it. Yeah, I do that a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and pray, guys, and since nobody else has got anything to put on there, and call it a day. I will be back on here on Wednesday, but I'll talk to you for a few seconds afterwards. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the time that we've had, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you bless the folks that that came in and their needs. I pray, Lord, that you take a special care with Sabrina getting her MRI. Hope that they can find out what needs to be done and take care of it. And if nothing needs to be done, that's good too. Pray, Lord, that you bless her and make it all work out perfect. Also with her mom, Lord, please get that taken care of. Get them doctors on the ball so that she can get taken care of. No more surgeries because of their laziness. And Lord, I just want to pray for Christy's brother Stephen. Pray, Lord, that he gets better and they find out what's going on with him. Lord, heal him and thank you that she was able to spend some time with her grandbaby this last weekend. And Lord, I want to pray, Lord, if she heads to Tennessee this weekend, that it will be cool enough for her to enjoy her trip and not be overheated, Lord. And Lord, I want you to put a protective hedge around my mom, no more falls, help her to be more clear-minded and enjoy the time we have together, Lord. Thank you for all that you do for me. In your name, Jesus, amen. My mom threw a coffee cup and said, "What does a person have to do to get a cup of coffee in this joint?" She had just had 2 cups. Oh, Lord. Anyways, I got to get off here and call my daughter. So I hope you guys all have a blessed day. More Lord, my hair looks terrible, doesn't it? Um, thank you for coming in. And from now on, I'll see you guys on Wednesday at 9 p.m. and Mondays at 3 p.m. So I'll talk to you later. Bye now.